What's up, everybody? What's going on? It's your boy Anonymous Gamble. Playing a little Madden 18. Um, so I didn't start this from the beginning. It's like in the middle of my franchise. So me and a buddy of mine, ex Cody Fresh. He's been on the channel. He's been on another channel as a guest. Um, Also, me and him, what we do every year is we take a team. And myself, we rebuild. Like he'll do his own team, I do my own team. So I took the Jets, played with them for the first year. And another thing what we would like to do to experiment with is to relocate the team. And so we relocated, and I relocated the Jets to Brooklyn to separate from the Giants so they can get their own stadium. Um, the roster of the Jets wasn't is not that good on the game. In real life, they're not doing too bad. So I took them, rebuild them. We're in year 5, I believe it is. Um, we made the playoffs a couple of years. We still haven't made it over the hump to get to the Super Bowl. This year we're 11-2. The other years we went from um, let's see, I got it written down. I keep track of it just to see the progress over the years. Um, First year we went 4-12, which I kind of assumed that year. Second year we went 6-10, wasn't that great. Third year we were I think 9-7, made a wild card I believe, lost in the first round. Year 4 I think we were 10-6, made the playoffs, but lost in the first round. So we haven't been able to get out of the first round. Um, you see this year right now we're 11-2. The team's coming along. Basically, I rebuilt the whole team. Most of the players are drafted. The offensive line, like I built them through the draft. I mean, I think Chavez here, Witt, they're all first round picks. Rose, I found him in the gym in the 5th round. Um, he's a superstar. I got tight end Ladarius Green. He's been great. Um, New quarterback, Zach Willer. Um, Drafted him in the 1st round, mobile quarterback. Um, he's becoming a beast, and he can move, run, he can throw. He's been our starter quarterback. This is his 3rd year, so he's starting to develop and come into his own. That's one of the reasons why we're 11-2. Picked up Joe Mixon from the Bengals. They didn't re-sign him, so I picked him up after his first year. I think no, I think they cut him. So I picked him up for the first year. He's been with the team. He's been coming along real good. Now these guys are the ones. He's a rookie. He's a rookie. C.J. Lucas. Drafted him in the 1st round this year. I think I took him with the number 2 pick. I got it in a trade. Um, so he's been a monster this year. He's a beast. I mean, 6'2", 223. I don't even know what is his stats for the year. Let's see. Let's check out his stats for the year. He's been 50 receptions, 705 yards, 8 TDs. So he's been having a good rookie year. Um, the guy on the opposite of him, he's a rookie too. I drafted him in the 3rd round. 6'2", 222, and he's just a speedster. 94, 96, 96 speed, 94 acceleration from Texas Southern. Came in under the radar. Took him in the 3rd round. Let's see what he's doing. He only has 30 receptions, 393 yards, but 6 TDs. We're going to try to get him the ball more. I think we've been running a lot this year with Joe Mixon. And we also have Tariq Cohen, but he's hurt right now. Y'all know him. That's the human joystick. This kid here, Howard Gray. I actually had him, picked him up off the free agency, rookie free agency. And I just picked him up because he had good catching and everything, but he was rated a 68. I put him on my kick return, punt return. I think I ended up returning a couple of touchdowns with him because he's just a quick, and he ended up getting like 30,000 points. I think he made a Pro Bowl, and that's what happened. And so I just put a lot of points into him developing. Right now, he's my slot receiver. 5'9", 188 pounds. It's his second year, so I'm developing him. So everybody here really I'm developing. Now defense is the same. Still got Muhammad Wilkerson, Leonard Williams, um, Marcus May, Jamal Adams, of course, Darren Lee from Ohio State. I picked up C.J. Mosley in the offseason a couple years back, be my middle linebacker. I run the 3-4. Now, Clowney and Meacham, I got them in the same year. I took Clowney in the first round, and he's just been a monster. He's been a superstar since he came out. Fits my defensive scheme. Um, you see his rookie year, he had 9.5 sacks, 69 tackles. 2019, not so great, but he had 12.5 sacks. Now he had 9.5 last year. Right now he has 5.5 with 43 tackles. So they've been doing their things off the edge, rushing. Meacham, it's another one he's been developing greatly too. As you can tell, you see he's a superstar. Uh, First year he only had 2.5 sacks. He was more the developing one. He was late, I think in the second round or somewhere, but he's coming along. Fits the defensive scheme. See, the second year he came back with 8.5 sacks, 7.5. Now he has 7.5 this year, so he's leading the team right now, I think, in sacks. Um, so I mean, I rebuilt through the draft. The corners, I got this kid, Jermichael Macklin. He's starting to become his own. This is I think, it's his third year. He's starting to develop. I mean, his man coverage, his zone coverage is good. Uh, he's been coming to his own. I got this big blocker in the middle, 6'5", 318, Curtis Hodges. I picked him up in the draft. He's developing real nicely, as you see. And then Diedrich, he was a first round pick, and he's coming along. He's starting to do real good. So that's basically a rundown of my team. Like I said, I didn't bring it. I didn't start from the beginning. I wish I should have. I usually I like to redo these rebuilds, and right now I'm the owner. You see my injuries. I got people on the injured list. Get Tariq Cohen back. He got 1 year or one week left with a shoulder tear. One second.